Aloha, welcome back. It's good to see you again. This is Brendan, and you're tuned in for another live broadcast of Waking Up with Wolf. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a pleasure and an honor to be able to have you here once again, to be able to practice this routine. We are broadcasting live across Facebook, across Instagram, across YouTube, across the internets, across the galaxy, straight to your heart. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you who have been making this a regular routine, bonus points to you. To those of you who are maybe showing up even for the first time, again, welcome. This is something that we do here as a very important practice to really be able to help create accountability, to be able to help create consistency, to be able to help create routine, ceremony, ritual, all of these words referring to the very important idea that when you set an intention at the beginning of your day, it has the ability to drastically impact how you show up. And not just for you, but for everyone. So for those of you who are watching this on Facebook, please feel free to share this with your friends. For those of you on YouTube, be sure to drop some comments, smash that like button, subscribe. For those of you on Instagram, please feel free to even just drop some 1111s in the chat if you are tuned in. Send some love, share this with your friends afterwards, and we will get right into this. So again, as we do this, I just want to be able to invite everyone to just get their body moving once again. And essentially, just kind of like starting it off just with like a little bit of like a Zen dance. I want you to even just like close your eyes and allow your body to just kind of flow. Allow your body to just feel like water, to feel like the elements and the elements of your choice. There's a very powerful way of dancing that was shown to me once that really resonated with me, and it kind of helped me get out of my own shell in terms of being able to get into my own dancing. And it was really this idea of like dancing like the elements. And so we can practice that even just a little bit here. So I'll just kind of demonstrate. So if you're dancing like water, and obviously like we're sitting down right now, but you can totally just like do this standing up. But if you're like dancing like water, again, it's kind of like this like flowing movements, just naturally from one position to the next. Water is just this constant flow state, everything just moving into each other. So you can just kind of like practice. What does that feel like? And yeah, very much, it is like, and all this movement that we do, I've done like some Tai Chi and Qigong and stuff like that. I am not like a professionally trained Qigong instructor, but again, I feel when you listen to your body, there's like a natural way that you can kind of relate to it that is very Qigong-ish, and you can kind of begin to create like your own flow. I like to think that a lot of my style, even when I just like look at the way that I kind of just choose to move, it's very almost like Shaolin monk kind of way. And even though I'm just kind of like sitting right here, there's like a lot of times where like the postures can just kind of almost come through from like an ancient voice within inside of us. It's very, very powerful. So again, I want you to just right now, just kind of like practice like flowing like water. Practice again, like moving like water. You can even just imagine there's like a ball of water within your hand. So even just doing this, and even just noticing this, that like literally just like these simple movements, and as you're doing this, you're intentionally stretching your body, really just kind of like moving your shoulders in ways that you don't usually move them. Even just kind of like allowing yourself to just kind of like feel gravity. That's like such an important one, is to actually like allow gravity to be something that helps you move. I can demonstrate this better if I'm kind of like standing up, which I'll do briefly. My dog Dallin is actually like sitting right behind me right now. I'm not sure if you can see him. And again, I can't really like do this properly. I'll just do it on my knees, that's fine. So if I'm like kind of like just dancing with gravity, what you're kind of doing is you're just kind of like, you're allowing gravity to just kind of like allow yourself to just naturally get into these perpetual flowing motions. Like you almost feel kind of like a pendulum, and you're just kind of like positioning yourself in ways where gravity just naturally becomes a part of the movement, and you're actually like using gravity like that. So it's really, really interesting. So again, just kind of like going with the idea of dancing with the elements. We'll do this, we'll just chat for a little bit, and then we'll get into the chakra meditation. We'll keep this one pretty much within a 30-minute period. But again, you can do this throughout any point in your day. So practicing dancing like water. What does water look like? So if you're dancing like water, it's like oh, there's the wave, there's the wave. You know, why do we call that the wave? Because it looks like water. And then again, if you're dancing like the other elements, say you're dancing like fire. What does fire look like when it dances? So I want you just to like even think about this before I even demonstrate it to you. Dancing like fire, what does that look like to you? Think about it. Start dancing. Okay, I'll give you like a second to just kind of like figure it out. What does dancing like fire look like to you? One way how I kind of like dance like fire is this idea that fire would be very, very kind of like sharp. So it'd be like, so it's like even like the hand positions is kind of like the flame itself. It's like, and yeah, it might look a little goofy. It might look a little silly. The idea behind this is that like, honestly, when it comes to dancing, when it comes to flow, when it comes to lightsaber skills and things like that, the thing that I find that kind of like helps me get past like the blockages is to just kind of commit to always moving. So just kind of like don't allow yourself to go into one movement and just be like, oh my god, that was silly, and then you just kind of, that was embarrassing, and then you just kind of stop. Instead, you just kind of like move from one position to the next. So again, like with fire, it can be very much just kind of like again, it can be whatever it means to you. What does dancing like fire mean to you? And then again, from there, we can get the idea of like dancing. What does dancing like earth look like? So again, think about this. I want you to just kind of like, before I demonstrate, what does dancing like earth look like? So again, even at this point, for those of you practicing this, we'll go into like the gentle meditation with our eyes closed and the silence. We'll do this afterwards, after we've really gotten the blood flowing. But again, you just breathe into your breath right now. And so again, dancing like earth. What does dancing like earth look like? Go ahead, just kind of demonstrate that for yourself. What does dancing like earth look like? And then I'll just kind of like show you my own variation of it. But again, there's no, your style is your style. So everyone's going to kind of have like their own interpretation. So dancing like earth for me is very kind of like grounding and heavy. So it's like, it can be like a lot of like feet stomping and stuff like that. And then like a lot of like hand movements that kind of like have my hands like face to the earth, where if you notice like with fire and like with water, it's just very kind of like flowy 360 directions. Fire very much kind of like, and then earth can be kind of like, and very much just kind of like that like strength, where you're just kind of like boom, putting your energy into it. Imagine you're just kind of like you're like playing some like huge drums, and you're just like, and then it's just kind of like, you can feel it. You can feel like this like stomp, where again, it's like very like tribal and stuff like that. So that would be kind of like dancing like earth in that sense. And then from there, we'll go into the next one. We'll kind of like think, what does dancing like air look like? So air would be kind of, again, I'll let you to kind of decide, what does dancing like air look like? For those of you who happen to just be joining us right now, we're just practicing dancing like the elements, allowing us to kind of get the body moving, get the blood flowing. This is, again, morning meditation. Maybe you're watching this at any point in the day, but allowing yourself to be here in this ceremony for yourself, to be here to mindful practice. So think, what does dancing like air look like to you? So give yourself a second. So again, water was like, fire was like, earth was like, what does dancing like air look like? For me, dancing like air would be very much just kind of like that, very similar to water, but almost just like a little less gravity to it. So it's like, the movements might be a little bit bigger, a little bit more exaggerated. Again, you're like feeling the air move through you. And so this is a very beautiful practice when you really reflect on the idea that you are the elements. We literally are the elements embodied in physical form. How beautiful is that when you think about that? You know, like we think we're just like humans, but no, like we literally are the elements that have created this human body, and we are now conscious. We are now alive. We are now here, capable of expressing ourselves, sharing our voice, creating with our hands, being conduits for higher conscious ideas. It's a very powerful thing. So let's do this one more time, and then we'll just switch over, and I'm just going to sit down, and we'll just go right into meditation. We'll go right into the chakra. So again, real quick, dancing like water. Flowing like water, feeling that flow. Slow it down, just like 10% less. And allow yourself to feel this and allow it to be an exercise of dissolving your ego. And then dancing like fire, dancing like fire. Again, feeling those sharper movements. When you think about fire, you watch fire in a fireplace. What does it look like? You see fire in a fireplace, and it's very like spontaneous. It's like so dancing like fire, and then dancing like earth. Again, it doesn't have to be fast. Connecting with the elements, honoring the elements in each moment, and then dancing like wind. And then when you're ready, gently reach your arms up to the sky. And bring your hands down to your heart. Relax. Sit down if you're standing. Or keep standing, whatever works for you. So I'm just going to pull up my seat. Hey, Dallin, how's it going, buddy? You gonna say hi to the internet, Dallin? Hey, buddy. Pat, pat, pat. It's like, oh, we're live again. Here we go. I'm ready to dance, says Dallin. Good boy. Okay, Dallin, let's take our mindful breaths together here. He's like, I'm on the internet again. Good boy. Like, do they understand? Do they understand what's happening here? Okay, so in this moment, I want you to just be able to relax into your breath. You might be feeling, if you were dancing with us for the last few moments, you might be feeling a little bit of sweat. That's okay. So just connect with your breath in this moment. Slow things down. Gentle inhale. Gentle exhale. Appreciate this breath. Appreciate the fact that you are alive. That each and every breath is a gift. It's an incredibly empowering and beautiful thing simply to realize how fortunate we are to be alive right now and to play your dog's butt like a bongo drum. Alan, are you going outside? Is that enough for now? Okay, go ahead, buddy. Thanks for coming. Stay tuned for more cameos from my dog. So cool. Okay, so let's just sit with our breath here just for a few moments. Again, with this practice, creating this space to just fill our cup with peace. Just allowing the light from the universe to just kind of like pour in through our crown, to be brought up through our roots. Relax your shoulders, straighten up your spine, relax your face. Just connect with the breath. Just enjoy this space. Feel how delicious it is. Fall in love with this space. Enjoy the serenity of it, the peace of it. Just bringing awareness to the breath, forgetting about any thoughts of yesterday, any thoughts of even what you might be doing later today. Just practice being in this moment, present. Beautiful. Awesome. So I want to just be able to invite you, just like put your hands on your heart again, just kind of really honoring this moment. I want you to just be able to like honor your body in this moment. Breathing into your heart. Just honoring your temple. Just loving all aspects of your body. They may not be ideal, but they are perfect. And the fact that they are perfect is what makes them ideal in this moment. And like anything, it too can transform over time. with will, with habit, with ritual. And so just honor where your body is right now, regardless of whether it's exactly where you want it to be. Just invite yourself to practice honoring it fully for where it is right now. Imagine your body is in itself almost like another person, almost like a child who you're trying to encourage. You wouldn't make fun of a child for being what they are. You would simply honor them for who they are, while continuing to inspire them, love them. So love your body in this moment. Give yourself that gift for all it has allowed you to experience. Highs, lows, lessons along the way, expansion for your growth. Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. We'll move into the chakra meditation next. So again, for those of you who have been tuned into the past, I'll explain it again for those of you who may be new. Those in the past, you know a little bit about what we're doing. The chakra meditation that we're doing is based on the Gnostic teachings. And again, the Gnostic teachings are about being able to find the common threads throughout ancient religions and spiritual practices. So in this practice, we start with the brow, work our way down to the root. The crown chakra is not directly worked with here. It is kind of worked with by working with the others. It is a culminating chakra. And each chakra has a correlating mantra, a vibrational frequency. And when we use this frequency while focusing on the virtues, it spins the disc. Each chakra can be thought of, literally translated, as a spinning disc. And when we do this, we allow ourselves to open up the faculties correlated with each chakra. And then as we do this, we actually open up more of our superhuman abilities. We open up more of our latent potential, our intuitions, our clairvoyance, our inspiration, our seventh senses, and beyond. So essentially awakening into our abilities as multidimensional beings. So we'll start together with the brow chakra. And the brow chakra is, again, related to the faculty of clairvoyance, being able to receive that additional insight, that additional information. As one thing I'll just clarify just once more is that from my basic way of explaining it, the chakras are actually receiving information beyond linear time. So events that happen in the future within quantum realities ripple and come to us as information within this present moment and are received through our chakras. That's why we get things like intuition. That's information coming from the future, if you think about it that way. So focusing on the brow chakra, this is the vowel sound, the vowel I, pronounced as in ski, so it'd be the sound E. And again, we'll do this 3 times, and this is the virtue of serenity, so I want you to just be able to relax. Your body is nice and open if you were joining us for the dancing in the beginning. Take a deep breath here. Gentle inhale, gentle exhale. Focusing just on being in this moment, focusing on the virtue of serenity, focusing on just having gratitude for where you are, for creating this space. Thank you for showing up. Together, on the next inhale, exhale the sound E and feel the vibration in your third eye. Together. E. Once more, or twice more, again. Together again, inhale. Moving into the next chakra, focusing on the throat chakra. The throat chakra, a lot to do with justness, speaking our truth, being able to activate the power of our words creating worlds, being able to speak in appropriate moments and knowing when to listen as well. Awakening to the faculty of clairaudience. In the same way we speak, we can also listen, receiving information, being able to hear from our guides, if you want to be able to think about it that way as well. We are in an ocean of energy. Closing your eyes, again, really feeling this one in the throat. The vowel for this is the letter E, pronounced as in way, so the sound is A. So really feel this one in your throat. And just again, allowing yourself to still be in the virtue of serenity, but also focusing on the power of speaking your truth, the power of the virtue of justness, timing, knowing when to take action. Together, inhale, exhale through the mouth. Big exhale. Together, inhale, and then the sound A. A. Together again, relax your face. Once more, deep inhale. Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. You guys are doing wonderful. Moving into the next chakra, focusing on the heart chakra. Again, the heart chakra, a lot to do with love, compassion, intuition, inspiration. So placing your hands on your heart if you would like to do that. And from here, the vowel sound is the vowel O, pronounced as in snow. So O. And again, really feeling this one in your hearts. And just holding space for the love for yourself, the love that you have for others, while making sure that you're also focusing on balanced love, making sure that you are giving and receiving so that you can continue to give, so that you continue to be of service. Gentle inhale, exhale on your own. Straighten up your spine, relax your face. Together, next inhale. Again. Once more. Continuing to breathe in a nice relaxed way. Beautiful. Awesome. Moving into the next chakra, focusing on the solar chakra. Again, the solar chakra has a lot to do with telepathy. I love that word. Being able to trust our gut feeling. Again, think about that. Think about your gut feeling, right? Why do we get gut feelings? Where does that come from? Thinking about getting into that mindset of understanding that this information is coming from the future. So how valuable is it when the universe is constantly sending us hints and clues and ideas about the future in order to be able to help us navigate for essentially our own survival, but also for our own thrival, for us being able to thrive? So understand the benefits of being able to work with our chakras so that you can receive this information, so that you can navigate this world with more grace, more ease, and more inspired and empowered action. Hands on the solar chakra, the vowel here is the vowel U, pronounced as in blue, so it would be you. Again, really feeling this one. The virtue here is temperance, being able to practice our willpower, being able to take only what we need when we need it, being able to reward ourselves and being able to move those rewards to moments when we are ready to be able to receive them. So don't eat your cake every day. Save it, earn it. Go party after you've done your work. So hands on your solar chakra, gentle inhale, exhale on your own. Relax your face, straighten up your spine. Deep inhale, and together, and that next sound will be you. So inhale. You. Together again. Inhale. Once more. Inhale. Good. Awesome. Moving into the next chakra, the chakra that we're going to do next are the pulmonary chakras. Again, for those who are not entirely familiar, the pulmonary chakras are these ones kind of like right here in the shoulder, relating to the idea of ultra memory. I love the term ultra memory. So ultra memory is kind of related to information, again, beyond this linear moment, information related to our past lives, our ancestors, even our future. So just give these a gentle massage real quick. And again, how would you benefit from having ultra memory? So again, and activating just like general memory in that capacity in itself. So the vowel sound here is the vowel A, pronounced as in saw, so it'd be the sound ah. So again, together from here, gently placing your hands down on your hips, wherever you're comfortable with. Deep inhale, exhale on your own. Straighten up the spine, relax the face. Inhale again, and then ah. Inhale deep. Feeling the vibration, giving gratitude to our ancestors. Inhale. Together, one more. Deep inhale. Beautiful. Gently just rolling the shoulders a bit, moving those around. Awesome. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. You guys are doing wonderful. We have 2 more to go, and then we'll wrap it up. For those of you who have been joining in, maybe coming in a little bit later to the broadcast, know that you can go back and check these out. For those of you on Instagram, be sure to check out my bio link. In my bio link, if you scroll down, you'll see a link to the past broadcasts. Know that you can go check those out in the future if you ever miss them. So next chakra is the sacral chakra. Again, the sacral chakra, very important, focusing a lot to do with the sexual energies. Again, the sexual energies bringing us into that cultivation mindset, the power of being able to not spill our cup and being able to cultivate that energy so that we can put it towards our creative purposes, our willpower. Very, very, very powerful practice to be able to do this. So in the same way I'm doing it, I invite all of us to do it, to be able to continuously practice cultivating our sexual energy to a way that is comfortable for us. So with here focusing on the virtue of chastity and also the faculty of astral projection. Again, understanding that the sexual energies have a lot to do with being able to activate more of these esoteric latent abilities in themselves. So when you cultivate your sexual energy, it moves throughout your entire body. It's incredibly valuable. So thank you again, everyone, for being here. I appreciate the feedback and the gratitude. So hands gently on the sacral chakra. You guys are doing wonderful. You guys are doing great. So happy to be here. Closing your eyes, again, focusing on our intentions to cultivate and develop a healthy relationship with our sexual energy, releasing shame, moving forward with intention. Even just here, even just like one practice you can just kind of do is practicing this idea of it's basically like Kegel exercises. For those of you who are familiar with Kegels, it's kind of like practicing flexing. There's a muscle kind of between the anus and the groin area. There's a muscle there. If you practice gently flexing that, like as you flex it, you gently imagine yourself kind of like drawing a nectar from that space up through your spine and around the top of the head and down past the face, the lips, the heart, back down to there. It's an orbit, it's a microcosmic orbit. But if you were just literally just practice that breathing throughout the day, literally just like pulling this energy and moving it gently like again, it's like a syrup. It's like a honey that you're just kind of like gently moving through the body. That's also very, very valuable. Otherwise, your energy it's sitting there. It is still moving, but you can kind of move it with more intention if you do it that way. So it's a little bit more advanced, but it's still worth being aware of. So with your hands gently down on your hips, on your waist, near your sacral chakra, again, focusing on the virtue of chastity, focusing on just like being in good relationship with that energy. The vowel sound here is the vowel M. I know it's not a traditional vowel, in Gnostic it is, and the sound is mm. So together, deep inhale, exhale on your own. And together, inhale and then mm. Again, relax the face. Once more. Beautiful. Awesome. One more chakra to be able to go, and that is the root chakra. And of course, the root chakra is related to patience, also related a lot to grounding, rooting into the earth, connecting with the Mother Gaia, connecting with the elements in that sense. So gently placing your hands down on your root area. The vowel here is the sound S, the vowel S pronounced S. So this is again like the sizzling of the serpent rising, the fire igniting. So as we do this, we ignite the fires of our roots, and then the flames from that beat the drum of our heart. That's one way I've heard it explained, which is very beautiful. So again, just placing our hands where you're comfortable, straightening up the spine, closing our eyes, really focusing here on the virtue of patience. You've been patient simply by being here. Patience is such a powerful thing to be able to have within this crazy, busy world sometimes. Be patient. Embody the virtues of all the other chakras, and you will be able to receive and act accordingly with the information as it comes to you. So gentle inhale, exhale on your own. And together, inhale, and the sound, inhale deep. Together again, inhale. Once more. And then just stay in this space just for a few more moments, connecting with your breath, putting your hands on your heart again, bringing this practice to a conclusion. Again, just honoring yourself for being here. Honoring this ritual, honoring this ceremony, allowing yourself to receive the benefits of simply taking the time to do this. May this shift the rest of your day. May you move through your day with more peace, with more grace, with more gratitude, with more inspiration. Breathing into the heart, allowing the heart to be able to bring us back to this space. And again, knowing that you can practice any of these mantras throughout the day at your own practice, at your own time. Do it in the bus, do it in the shower, wherever you feel called. Take a few breaths here and just be in your own silence, filling your cup with peace. One more breath. Before you conclude, just take a moment here to observe, what does your body feel like? Do you feel a lightness? Do you feel an expansive awareness? Bring yourself into that space of joy, into that space of happiness, into that vibration of gratitude. Allow yourself to hold that vibration as you conclude this practice and move into whatever else you have next to do. Maybe it's going for a walk, maybe it's work, maybe it's eating breakfast, whatever you do, bring gratitude in it. Bring gratitude and joy into it. And just finish with gentle, big exhales. Add in just any sort of like audible noises. Get a couple of those in there. Shake out the body. Conclude this. Finish off. Do a little bit more dancing if you need to. Thank you, everyone, again so much for being here. Whatever platform you're on, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, please feel free to leave some comments afterwards. Let me know, how is this practice helping you? What are you noticing from this? And again, I invite you, I challenge you to be able to continue to do this practice as much as you can each Monday to Friday, even Saturday, Sunday. Of course, we will be here holding space for everyone who wants to show up to be able to show up. And again, as much as I enjoy doing this with you, I myself am receiving the benefits from this. So thank you for being able to hold space for my own practice, and it's wonderful to be able to share it as a team as well. So again, that concludes Waking Up with Wolf. I invite you to go out there, do what you got to do today. Do it with inspiration, do it with gratitude, help change the world, create your art, spark conversation, plant those seeds, help accelerate the shift in consciousness through one-to-one interaction, and most and foremost, by working on yourself as well. Be sure to check out more at Paradigm Shift Central. I've been doing updates on the site, so for those of you on mobile, it's going to be working better for you now. For those of you on Instagram, just check out my bio link and you'll be able to see some of the stuff that I got set up there. And through that link, as well as at paradigmshiftcentral.com/donate, you can also sign up to add your support as a super supporter. When you do that, you get 25% discount key for items at Quest Item Shop, including the exclusive Light Guardian crystals that you can wear during meditation and bring with you into this practice. And of course, the shift buttons, which have the Paradigm Shift Central website on it and which are used as tools to be able to give to people to be able to help spark conversations and combine with free hugs, is a super powerful, potent way of playing the game of helping shift consciousness and hacking the matrix with love. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Skull Babylon. And thank you again to everyone. Thank you again to all of the supporters in any form, to the Patreon supporters, the super supporters, everyone donating. It is all greatly appreciated. Please feel free to send me a message afterwards you've watched this. Let me know that you watched this. That way so I can follow your profile. If I'm not already following it, I want to be able to get to know you a little bit better. And yeah, thank you so much. Let's conclude this just with a little bit of eye gazing. So I just want to be able to, again, I got two cameras that I have to look at here, so I'm kind of like in between them. So right now I'm just like looking at the Instagram feed, sending love your way. Now I'm looking at the YouTube and Facebook feed. Just thanking everyone for being here. Awesome. Proud of you. Wonderful. All right, we got things to do, missions on the clock. Let's go do this, kick some butt. I just posted my new conscious movie review for Alita Battle Angel. If you haven't checked that out, be sure to go check that out again at Skull Babylon on YouTube. And yeah, again, let's do this again. Wake up tomorrow, waking up with Wolf, finish it off with a wolf howl. I'm so glad you're alive. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so grateful we get to share this journey together. And until next time, as always, keep it shifty. Much love, peace, wholeness, and I'll see you in the future. Pew, pew, pew. Invite your friends. Woo! All right. See you guys soon. Much love.